This may look like a snakes and ladders board game, but it is unique. The Hoppy Frog is a game which allows players to experience how a frog negotiates a humanistic world. The game was developed by Sheshadri KS, Vidisha MK, and Maria Antony of the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and the Environment in Bengaluru.
The inspiration for the game was basically interacting with a lot of children, especially children on frog workshops. We've been conducting several workshops in educating, creating awareness about amphibians, and when we interacted with children, the lectures would get very intimidating. Typical formats such as classroom formats such as presentations are challenging, and we thought, why not have a cool game so that people are engaged and they're up on their feet and actively learning, and it sort of forms an experiential learning for audience beyond children also.
The players are divided into two teams, sitting on opposite sides of the board. Each team is asked to make their own origami frogs. The board has boxes in bright red and green colors. The number on the colored squares is matched by a corresponding card, also in green and red, which explains how a particular set of circumstances impacts your frog. Players need to get an even number on the dice to start. The game, which was launched in 2024, has had over 800 people playing it so far, via workshops conducted in the city and outside of it.
In terms of ecology, or in terms of why it matters for the ecosystem, frogs are important predators in the sense that in an agriculture field, they go out eating insects in human-dominated areas around our houses. If there is rainfall and we see all these termites flying about, we see frogs that are hopping around catching them. And in being there in our landscape around us, they are offering us a service for free. And from a utilitarian point of view, that becomes an important aspect.
The game has become a vital part of the learning experience in several workshops focused on frogs.
So far, we have only been playing it in workshops that we conduct or in open day events that happen at institutions. For people to play the game, we are hosting it on the website, ATREE website, atree.org. Under resources, the PDF files of the game are available. One only has to print it out and use it. It's also put out under a Creative Commons license, so people can modify it, translate it to different languages and use it as well. That's one option where you can play the game. We are working on another option where you can play this game online, like a computer game where two people remotely log in and compete against each other. So that way, hopefully, I think the scaling becomes easier.